Hey, what's good, all? How's it going? And welcome back to the latest episode of Cherry on Pop. Before I dive into it, if you like this episode and if you like the series and you're not following me yet, hit that follow down below. If you do like the episode, also hit the like. The little bell next to it also will notify you whenever I drop a new episode of this or any of my other videos. Mobile, tablet, computer, however you want. Also, as you know, and you can see because when you're watching it, I'm dropping this at a different time. I'm actually moved it back 2 days instead of dropping it on the weekend. Weekends, I want to try and enjoy my weekends. So let's get this out on the Monday night after the following week. So give you time to watch it during the week and you don't have to bother with watching it during the weekend. So without further ado though, let's dive on into all the goodness that was announced this past week. There's a lot of good stuff here, a lot of different properties, some movies, some comic stuff. One item that I'm extremely excited for. First up, we have this week a movie which I didn't see the first movie till way down the road, and I watched it, and it's kind of like a new rendition of a James Bond in a sense. And I'm talking about Kingsman. The second movie comes out later this year. It's called The Secret Service, and I'm excited for it. The first one was amazing. It was so good. So for pops that they got coming out, I don't know if they have any of the other ones for the first movie, but this one has a couple of different cool characters. First up, we have Harry, the main character. Super secret spy, all that stuff. So next up, we have Eggsy with, of course, his dog. I forget his dog's name. I don't remember. Do not remember. Then we have Valentine and then Gazelle. And Gazelle is pretty cool because Gazelle is kind of like floating in the air as she does the kick. Pretty badass looking pop. I like when they do that little, twist type thing. Of course, Valentine, badass looking character. Got the gun in his hand. So yeah, that's it for Kingsman. I'm excited. It comes out later this year. I don't remember. I think it's September, October, something like that. It could be November. No, September, October, I believe. Or maybe it's August. I don't remember for sure. But those are all going to be dropping in September. So I'm taking a guess probably around September, October for the movie. If you do know, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, next up, we have a great line, which I'm excited for, but of course, it's a Walgreens exclusive for all three items. Two of them are Dorbs, one's a Pop. The Dorbs are cool, it's the Pop that I really want, but Walgreens and exclusives, awful to find. I've been looking for one forever, and hopefully I'll find it here soon. Who knows? But I'm talking about Spider-Man. There's a couple different characters. The first two up are the Dorbs. And we have the Iron Spider-Man Dorbs and also the Taskmaster Dorbs, which they have pops of these already, so they're now jumping into the Dorbs line and kind of expanding that. I like the Iron Spider one, and the Taskmaster is pretty cool. I actually want to find the Taskmaster one that they had from Walgreens, which both of these were Walgreens exclusives for pops too, which is kind of funny. And then next up, we have the actual pop. And this one is the Superior Spider, which he is badass looking. I really like him. I like him a lot. I definitely want to try and find him. These are all dropping in mid-June, so here really soon. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for him. Who knows? There's a lot of Walgreens, so hopefully my luck is good if I go to a bunch, and just keep looking out for him. So who knows? We will see. The next series is a classic series, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I know I'm a bad nerd, but it's one of the biggest series out there, and I know there's a lot of beloved fans out there, and I'm talking about Game of Thrones. The next season, the second to last season, is coming up in July, I believe, with the final season I heard supposedly not dropping until 2019, so you have to wait a while. But there's a bunch of spinoffs they're doing, so there you go. But as for characters that they have dropping, first up, the classic, the best one of the series, in my opinion, at least when I did watch it, and that's Jon Snow. Big fan of Jon Snow. I don't know many people that didn't like Jon Snow, other than certain things in the series. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen the last season, which that was a while ago, so hopefully you've seen it if you're a fan. Next up, we have Tyrone Lannister? I think that's how you say it. Tyrion, Tyrone Lannister. God, the names I haven't watched it since season 3, I believe. So it's been a while, so I can't remember all the names. I try and keep up with some of it, but since I'm not the biggest fan, whatever. But yeah, you get his character, and then you get Cersei Lannister, which is his mom, I believe, from what I remember. I think. I don't remember. But if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm sorry, I'm just awful names. So those are coming out this summer. And then you've got another line of them with, it looks like, I don't know why they're separated on their page, but you've got Bran Stark and what's his name? I'm trying to read it off the screen here. Tormund Giantsbane. I don't think I remember him. I know Brian Stark was in the when I watched, I believe, but Giantsbane wasn't, from what I remember. So you've got those two regular characters, and then you have a giant pop, which is a 6-inch pop, and that is of 1/1, which 1/1 I don't remember 1/1 either. And those look like they will be coming out in July sometime. Also, we have a 2-pack of Jon Snow and Bran Stark, which they will be dropping in July 2 with Books A Million. Never heard of Books A Million, so I'm not sure where that's at. Couldn't tell you, but yeah, they will be dropping in July. And then finally, we have a Pocket Pop keychain, and that's of course of Jon Snow. So if you're a fan of Jon Snow, you're getting all kinds of Jon Snow pops. I don't know if these are based off the new season coming out or not. I'm not totally for sure. It doesn't say much about it, but they are they are dropping the same time around when the show debuts. So there you go. Next up, we have, of course, a classic Disney series, which I know a lot of people love. I love the movie. It's a great movie. And they're cute looking pops. I mean, you can't go wrong. And what I'm talking about is Lion King. I mean, Lion King is, I can't even say the song while they hold up. Yes. So, anyways, the two characters that you're going to get, the first up is Simba, which is the main, character of the movie, which, you know all about Simba if you've seen the movie. I can't recommend it enough. And then the next one is Rafiki with Simba, carrying baby Simba, which Simba, the other pop, is, of course, the younger looking one anyways. But yeah, those both will be coming in September. Next up, we have just a simple little thing, nothing big, but it's for a classic movie that it's been out for a long time, but I know a ton of people that love watching it every year, and that's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween, all that stuff. Great, great movie. It is just a classic. And this is a lanyard that of Jack Skellington, which one of the main characters, if you like lanyards and you want to get a little Jack Skellington figure, usually they're like rubber or something like that to come with it. It's pretty cool looking. I know a lot of people that love to collect lanyards, so there you go. Can hold your badge if you work or whatnot, and you need a badge for work or school, or who knows what you need a badge for. So there you go, the lanyard with Jack Skellington. And finally, the one I'm excited for, and this drops in mid-June, coming up here. It's a Target exclusive. It's from Star Wars, and it's Darth Vader on his TIE Fighter. I am so pumped for it. I have to find this pop because, I mean, come on. I love Darth Vader as it is, and this is one of the baddest looking, pops that I've seen. It's a pop deluxe, and it is sick looking, so I have to find him. So hopefully I can keep my eye out, and hopefully I know when they actually drop it in mid-June here, and I can pick them up, because Target's a little iffy sometimes on when they drop their exclusive pops, so... But as for that, that's it this week. Hopefully you like it on the new night. Let me know. Let me know which pops you're excited for down in the comments below, or any if I've missed, because once in a while they do put a few out there that they don't even announce on here. So I know as this is coming out, some other ones for this week have come out, but I'll talk about those next week. because it's a brand new week. But as you know, I like to finish the episode with an unboxing. This week, I do have two. One is to finish off a series that I finally got the last one, and that's for Rick and Morty. And of course, I've got the Mr. Poopy Butthole, which, if you know, I already have the Hot Topic exclusive one. So this is the one that is coming out that just was out in any store. I won't bust out and put him on the little stand, which he comes with. But yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole, come on. Great character. Gotta love it. You know the little twist with him in the show. So if you like, the show, you're definitely a fan. You gotta be a fan of him. And then next up I have is, as you can see, hopefully from the top and might have seen from here, it's a Nickelodeon show, and it's Reptar from Rugrats. I saw him. I had to pick him up. I mean, it's Reptar. Come on. Rugrats is a classic series. Classic. It'd be cool if he was a bobblehead. But, yeah, Reptar. I mean, Rugrats. I grew up with Rugrats. I loved me some Rugrats. So, that's it for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, leave some comments down below. Let's start a conversation. Let me know what you're excited for, any that you've gotten this week. Also, please hit that like and follow, like I said at the beginning of the video. Also, the rest of my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, all that good stuff is down there. Lots of good changes, lots of good stuff coming out. But as I always say, please don't forget to unleash your inner nerd. And I will see you next video. Or cherry on pop. Peace.